Alright, hello and welcome to this weather update. It's April 11th, 2019, a little after 11 in the morning, and we got a lot of clouds around today, unfortunately. You can see them streaming in across our area, so it's pretty much overcast outside, despite everybody saying it was going to be mostly sunny. You can see this really thick area of high clouds that's just in mid-level clouds that's just entrenched over New Jersey, Lower Hudson Valley, and most of Long Island. Yesterday we did have some sunshine, but there was a lot of clouds around too. Low-level clouds you can see here. According to the satellite image from yesterday, a lot of clouds had popped up, but there were some areas that weren't overcast, and there was some breaks, so we did actually have some, especially toward the afternoon when it was a little clearer. So we did actually have some nice skies, and got to, well, I didn't get to the Pine Barrens yesterday. I did go to Southern's Pond, so you'll want to check out that video. It's in Babylon. All right, so current temperatures across our area, we're in the 40s, so it's kind of chilly out there right now. We got this easterly flow. Of course, it's warmer in Toms River. Yesterday it was mainly in the mid and upper 50s on Long Island, but it was in the 60s in Toms River, of course, because it's hot there. Um, I want to pull this out because we have a major storm that's not affecting us, but that is affecting the middle of the country, and this is it right here. And this is calling this a bomb cyclone, and this is a low pressure system that's intensified rapidly, which usually happens over land, but because of El Nino and climate change, it's happening usually happens over the water, but because of El Nino and climate change, it's happening over the land. So you can see here heavy snows all the way from, it looks like, in the Dakotas. And this is an area that's been hit a lot by flooding, and because of all the snowpack, and now they're getting more. So this is not good for the area at all. Snow going into Minneapolis, but on this side of the system, looks like Chicago will get mostly rain. If we put the satellite in here, you can see again the whole storm here. It's just a huge storm, and the clouds that we're getting are actually coming out from this storm into our area. So that's why if we pull this out, you'll see, if we can zoom it out a little bit, you'll be able to see that. Whoop, that's a little too far. You'll be able to see the clouds literally coming off the system and going into our area. So that's how big this system is, right? And if we look at it on Ventu Sky, we'll see it right here. You can see the signature of it, and look at this. There's some pretty high winds too. So on the right side of it, which is the side we're on, there's warm air streaming up. This will affect us in a couple of days. And then on the back side, look how cold it is. So it's cold. In Denver, only in the 20s right now. So we're getting a lot of snow in this area. And if we look at the wind speed, you'll see here that there's some pretty strong winds, especially on the right side of it. Stained at 33, but if we go to gusts, you'll see it's a lot worse than that. 62. So you have some winds near hurricane force here. So that's going to cause some power outages and like I said, blizzard conditions. So there's blizzard warnings in effect for this whole area. So they're getting this huge blizzard in April because of look at this thing. So let's go look at the models. You'll be able to see it on the models as well. The storm system will pretty much track into Canada, and we have this ridge over here over our area, so it means we're going to be increasing. We're going to have warmer and warmer temperatures. Cold front comes through or tries to come through Saturday morning, but gets kind of hung up, and because of that, I'll explain to you why it's actually going to make Saturday kind of a brutal day for us. And then that front doesn't really go anywhere. Ridge builds back, and then we get another system coming through. Looks like a real soaker Monday morning, maybe even through most of Monday, and then maybe we'll get some nice weather by Tuesday before the next system comes along, and another soaker possible for Friday. So, can I tell you, it is April after all, but Anyway, let's go a little closer at our area here and show you what this means for our temperatures. I'll explain to you. Well, when we look at the GFS today, so you can see cool temperatures today, probably only in the upper 40s and low 50s probably. And then for tomorrow, you can see that warm air off to the southwest tries to creep up on us. So Jersey might be around 70, but Long Island will still have a sea breeze, so I think we'll be in the probably low 60s. But then look what happens Saturday. Yeah, then it's a lot warmer because we're going to have more of a westerly flow, so we may be in the 70s, maybe a repeat of what we dealt with a couple of days ago. Hopefully not as bad, but it could be. But the good news is it does drop off by Sunday again a little bit for Long Island. Looks like maybe an indication of another backdoor front trying to come through and rescue us. But New Jersey is still hot, probably near 70. And then Monday it gets hot again, so mid-70s again. So it'll be hot again with that westerly flow. And then for Tuesday, finally, it looks like we get some relief, and temperatures drop into the mid and upper 50s. And I think that's as far out as I'm going to go. Oh, and then it gets warm again on Wednesday. So, yeah, look at this. Warm Wednesday, warm Thursday. Oh, my God, 70s again. This is April. This is ridiculous. Shouldn't be this warm. And I'm afraid to look at the dew points, but we have to. Look at the dew points. Points. Let's see. Yep, it's going to be humid too. Yep. It does indicate a southwesterly flow. So maybe it'll be better on the South Shore, but dew points will be 55 to 60, which is humid. Yep. I get out of it until. Hate the humidity. Shouldn't have to deal with humidity in April. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm just curious. I'm going to pull this out a little bit. Look at the CONUS. See what the problem is. You got this freaking ridge in the east. This is the problem. You got this wavy jet stream, and this is something you're going to expect more of due to climate change and Arctic amplification. And you get all the heat coming up the east coast, but the west coast is in the cool air, in the dry area. There's that storm again. You can see the storm. So again, we got the ridge in the east. That's where we're dying. West Coast has got the cold air, and we're in that kind of thing again. And if we go and look at the temperature anomaly, you'll be able to see that too as well. Fairly well. Look at that. See the cold air in the Midwest there. That's where they're getting all the cold air and all the snow too. Well, I don't think I'd want the snow, but only take the cold air because I hate the heat. Don't do well in the heat. Look at this. So this is Saturday. This is what Saturday looks like. You can see it's going to be warmer in freaking Maine than it will be in parts of Arizona. See how screwed up this is? It's really screwed up, folks. Alright, so when is the next clear day we're going to get, you may ask? Well, I'll be the next and last part of this weather update we'll look at. So, you see, look at all these clouds we're going to be dealing with today, tomorrow. That front ain't going anywhere. We'll be dealing with plenty of clouds Saturday, junky skies then. Maybe we'll get out of it on Tuesday, hopefully. Tuesday will make it a nice day. 4 more clouds roll in. So, yeah, that's what's going on. We gotta pay for all that nice weather we had earlier this month. With this crap pattern that we're in right now again. So precipitation, and to show you this. So today will be dry, tomorrow will be dry, but then here comes the rain. Probably won't be that much rain, I'm thinking. And then that big soaker for Monday there. So I'll have another weather update before this next rain event comes, so I'm not going to go over that too much. So I guess that's going to wrap up this weather update here. So thank you for watching, and enjoy the cool day because it's going to heat up by the weekend. Get your air conditioners ready again. Summer begins in April now, thanks to climate change.